On to tracking your progress. Believe it or not, tracking what you've done so far will actually have a huge impact on what you achieve in the future. It's partly for me, but more importantly for you. The reason for me is that your body will actually respond extremely well to a certain style of training or a very specific nutrition method. In order for us to actually find out what that method is, we need to use data and stats on how your body's responding to kind of what we've done so far. Um, it allows me to really kind of refine down to what's working and just discard all the crap that doesn't work. And it allows me to cut out any kind of guesswork and really get specific on what we're doing and make sure that everything is absolutely tailored to the letter to you. We actually end up kind of saving an awful lot of time and stress by just focusing on goal orientated exercises and nutrition practices for you. The reason for you is that at this moment in time, you're actually putting a lot of faith in me that what I'm telling you is actually true, and what I do know what I'm talking about. And right now, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, that's all it is. Like, you're just having faith in me. But once you actually see all those body stats and pictures beginning to adapt, beginning to go in the right way, seeing that body fat come down, seeing some real shape to your physique, you're going to just grow massively in confidence. Not only confidence, but also positivity. Not only in kind of your workouts, but also your energy levels and kind of your approach to everything, because you're suddenly realizing that, wow, okay, this is working. I can now put an awful lot more effort into what I'm doing because you have that confidence that it is working. As I say, you will begin to approach all aspects of your life, like your workouts included, in a totally different mindset. I know people in this kind of state where they're kind of exhausted all the time, feeling really drained, feeling really unconfident about themselves. Their mindset's very much a kind of, okay, another day at work, how can I get through this? Or a workout, shit, how am I going to get through this? But once you actually begin to see these positive changes, you begin to feel really good about yourself. You're going to actually approach things in a kind of, right, how can I take this to the next level? How can I really fulfill as much as I can? Like, how can I drive my team forward at work? How can I approach my workout, for example, and really build on what I did last time? You're going to get that real sort of competitive drive, fueling that real competitive fire within you, and all that comes from seeing your stats going in the right way. Believe it or not, your confidence shoots up, your energy levels shoot up, and everything becomes an awful lot more positive. Just a few points on measurements and photographs. Make sure you do take them at the same time every single day, the same day of the week, preferably in the mornings. Your body shape, its appearance and weight will vary drastically depending on what time of day it is. So it's very important that you keep that time very consistent. And do your measurements yourself, unless you can rely on somebody to help you out consistently. Guys, I won't accept the excuse of, oh, no one was around, so I haven't done them for 2 weeks. If you do them yourself, you have no excuse, because obviously you were always there. You can just, you can take them yourself. There is a short video at the bottom of this page which will show you exactly how to take your measurements, and then you just submit them in the app. For photographs, you could really do with some help with this, but again, you can use a mirror. It's not impossible to do them yourself. Just make sure you take them in the same light, from the same distance. Anything from sort of 6 to 8 feet away is usually really ideal. You want to take 3 photographs, one from the front, one profile facing left, and then one profile facing right as well. And then again, they're all stored in the app, and I can get it all processed and make any necessary changes, or reassure you that everything is going in the right direction, and we don't need to change anything at all. I do need to stress to you how important it is that we agree on consistent stat submissions. I cannot help you at all if you aren't submitting genuine stats consistently, whether it's sharing your success or reaching out to help you because something may have gone awry. I can't do anything at all without genuine, consistent information. If you end up burying your head in the sand because you may have had a bad week, a bad night, a bad weekend, a heavy night the night before that kind of knocked you off course and it's gone downhill over the last couple of days, not doing your stats, not submitting your stats to me are not going to make that any easier. The key is that once I see anything going slightly off course, I can step straight in. We can get in touch and have a quick Skype call, and I can just lay a very simple, clear path to kind of fixing it. It's never ever really a big issue. But if you hide it, and if you say, oh, I'll just submit some, NAF stats or whatever, that's not going to help anybody at all, because the only person you're going to lie to is yourself. I need to see if things are going the right way or the wrong way so I can make the changes accordingly. And I want to praise you massively when things do go in the right direction, and they will. But ultimately, I need to step in and make the necessary changes if things don't go kind of as we want them to. Take a look at the video I was just talking about at the bottom of the page. There's a very short demo video on how to take your measurements. I take them myself. It is relatively straightforward. Use the video kind of every time for the first few times till you get the hang of it, and try to make sure you take them exactly the same every single time. The key is just keeping it consistent every single time so that the stats, you're not measuring slightly different body sites or half an inch below where you were before. Make a reference point and just kind of go from there and then log them in the app. On to the next video, which is about food diaries. It's just as important as this one, and I will see you over there.